Bad Company satirical. We aim to entertain, not offend. Humor may vary. Thank you for listening.
Righto, Kroger. Start off here. You do the honours, pal.
What am I doing?
Nah,
No.
Kroger can do it.
How's it going, folks at home? Is this episode 15 now?
Yeah.
Yeah, just about.
We've
Yeah,
almost got 15 viewers, not even actually.
yeah, just about.
80% of single men are no longer interested in dating. They're not even trying. Why is this the case?
It's just shit, man.
You're the only single guy here, so
Yeah,
give
Like-
us your point of view.
I'll tell you what. If I have to get shown any more TikToks, or hear about any more dream Europe trips, or any new plans for tattoos, if it's never gonna happen, I'm gonna fucking drive my car into a tree.
Yeah.
I've had an absolute fucking gutful of it.
I got a mate at work. He's a real good cunt actually, and broke up with his wife and stuff, and he's been just Tindering and like sleeping with heaps of girls and shit. And I said to him, like, I had a conversation. I was like, it's a bad road to go down. I said, I've been down this road and it's fucking miserable.
Yeah.
And I said, you'll end up almost like finding it's like an algorithm to pick up women. Like you find a routine that
Soulless.
works. Yeah, it's fucking soulless, dude.
Yeah.
And it's funny, he's been doing it for like, I don't know, probably over a year now, I guess. And he actually came to me like the other week and he's like, I don't know if I even really want to do it anymore. It's just like,
Comes a game.
yeah, it's like a game and it's soulless and you almost feel bad, like for the girls. And I was trying to explain to him, like it actually, like women don't like hearing this because it's like, you know, men can sleep with whoever they want and there's like no real like stigma or repercussion to it exactly. Whereas women, you know, they become a slut or a whore and no one wants to marry a slut or a whore. Like I've explained to women too, like I've had this conversation with them where you say, a guy would rather marry the shy, nice girl
100%.
who has really no career, she's a fucking checkout chick or doesn't even work, for example. She just wants to be a stay-at-home mom, right?
Yeah.
Guys will rather marry that girl every day of the week than the one who has like a fucking 100 body count,
100%.
is a career businesswoman and shit. Like guys, most guys look at that and it's just like, I don't want that fucking drama, I just want a nice girl.
They whack off to it, then they want to go back to their wife.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Literally. It's
Like,
not someone you want to marry.
These are the women that get slept with.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like, they never find a guy. And eventually they end up having to settle in their, like, fucking mid-30s or, like, 40s even in some cases. And it's like, because they realise they made the drastic mistake of, like, oh, shit, I do need to have kids. Like, that's something that's actually really important to me. And then, quite often, they're biologically too late to do it.
Yeah.
And if they can do it, then they're looking for the first guy they can grab. It ends up being, you know, we all see those guys around town from time to time. It's like, ugh.
Still living back in the school days. And
Yeah, shit like that. It's just some fucking loser. And it's like, dude, you fucking...
I don't think there's too many men left either. Like, that can
Yeah.
actually put a conversation together, like go up to someone and talk. Everyone's like on their phones or antisociable or they can't do it. Like, it's weird. The world's just...
Conversations I've taken a nosedive. I remember like going back, it's a few years now since I was single, but when I was, even some of the women that I got dated and spoke to was so fucking boring, it was painful. Like it actually turned me off them, which is funny because some I had girls come, like a few girls that were reasonably attractive, and like attractive chicks, and that you talk with them, I'm just like, this is, I almost feel bad because it's just, I almost feel like I'm manipulating them because they're so fucking dumb.
I think guys too, like, you look and you know, you can pick a good guy. You're just like, oh, he's a good guy. And girls have nothing to do with him.
Girls don't want
And
good
they
guys.
always go to the pieces of shit.
Mhm.
And then they whinge about how they get treated like pieces of shit. And you're like, it's not
Yeah.
logical. Like
It's like, it's a bad cyclical thing though. It's not like I'm not blaming girls 100% either.
yeah.
Because it takes two to tango. It's like 50-50. 50%, you know, like 50% of it is the male's responsibility to be better as well. And we're not. Like males keep abusing women and like not abusing and bashing them, but you know,
Mentally.
like sleeping with these women, kicking them to the curb, and it's this fucking horrible cycle. And I think like men have this ability to sleep with a woman and move on, and it doesn't really faze them. Like most men can like do that and then go, okay,
Next.
I'm cool, next.
Yeah.
And it doesn't like cause them mental fucking issues, but for a woman, it causes them like bulk mental trauma. I
They're,
reckon,
just,
eh?
they're a different animal. They
It's like a
really
little-
are. They're
yeah,
different
yeah.
than us.
The two sexes complement each other,
100%.
but yeah, the relationships these days are unhealthy,
Yeah.
and I reckon that's why a lot of single men are no longer interested in dating, because they don't have to fucking date anymore.
No, and it's too easy because they can just go on Tinder and just be like, it's like a picking slot instead of actually going somewhere and meeting someone. And yeah,
Get on Tinder.
no,
Get your gratification.
yeah, it's crazy.
Move on. Anyway, it's toxic out there. I'm glad I'm not fucking single. Craig, tough luck, bro.
It's fucking hell on earth, man. Horrible.
And you're not going to fight them at the pub either. Like,
No.
you know, that's not where
Not these days.
No.
Right.
Door on questions about selling vapes in a toy store. Do you sell vapes and you sell toys? But I can see vapes and I can see tobacco in. This man told 7 News his worker at Unicorn's toilet that he says is shutting. But today opened with toys, vapes and tobacco inside. Do you have a license to sell vapes? It's a combination that has locals concerned.
Sounds brilliant.
Shop was reported to council in 2023. At that time, it was found to be in compliance with the Tobacco Act.
Just pause it, Craig. Go, just scoot back to the shop.
it's an absolute brothel.
Yeah.
Just
Why is it that I know he's a hard-working Australian man down on his luck, but why is it that Asian stores are always a complete fucking clusterfuck?
it's their DNA makeup. It's how they look at their country.
Yeah, China's a
how they
clusterfuck.
live. Like
It's just really I don't know.
they use all the space.
It gives me a headache just looking at it.
They use all the space. They
It's fucking. They let nothing go to waste. That's why they're comfortable living on top of each other too.
yeah.
I guess. Yeah. Alright, skip it forward. Play a bit more. Alright.
The local council says reports about the unlawful sale of these cigarettes are referred to Victoria Police. Victoria Police says the federal
bull wagons, that?
department is the lead agency.
Bring the big guns.
Don't comment on investigations. Sarah Jane Bell, 7 News.
It's funny, but this one here makes news headline, but there's fucking countless stores out there selling vapes.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. There's a lot of more important things in life than worrying about him selling vapes.
Yeah,
Like,
there's way worse things going on. I'm not to say that I don't think vapes are good for society at all,
no.
but neither are cigarettes.
Yeah,
And cigarettes is fine. The government's cool with cigarettes apparently.
too much money to stuff around with that.
I'm surprised they didn't just monetize vapes, just legalise them and make money off them. It's surprising they didn't do that.
It is weird, isn't it? Like, there would be a lot of money there. Like, it's like the new thing too. You don't see too many people smoking cigarettes anymore.
Cigarettes are gone now.
Yeah, that's the
the
whole
old
thing.
school of, yeah.
I'm trying to quit the old cigarettes. It's not going very well.
You still have the chair picks?
No, I haven't taken it since a couple of days before New Year's. So I'll probably jump back on it. I've smoked fucking 20 something cigarettes on New Year's, but
Did you?
yeah, but nah, haven't had one since. So
So you haven't had one since New Year's?
what was it?
You haven't had one since New Year's?
No.
Fuck, if you're still not smoking it by the end of January, I'll quit.
Yeah, just rough it out and cold turkey it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no women, no cigarettes.
No, sworn it all off.
Well
Well,
done.
Sean quit smoking. If Sean can quit, that's fucking impressive. I
Was it?
never thought he would quit. That guy's car was like
Yeah,
a
he's
fucking
smashing
ashtray,
it,
bro.
eh?
I remember climbing into his car because he has this thing with not littering.
Yeah.
He goes, "Oh, you can't litter," which I agree with. You shouldn't fucking litter. It's
Yeah.
it's true. But instead of
He
not
lives in his own
littering,
area.
yeah, he just litters in his own backyard.
Yeah.
So his car, if you got in the passenger seat, the footwell was full up to the seat of just energy drink cans, full of cigarette butts.
Cool.
So his whole car just smelled like a rank fucking ashtray and energy drink sweet smell. It was just fucking foul.
Yeah.
But yeah, he justifies it with the fact you can't litter. I'm like, well, that's fine, but clean your fucking car.
It's still kind of littering, though, when you
kinda
think
disgusting.
about it.
Driving a bin.
So he just drives around in a fucking bin all the time. But that man's fucking on another level, but
yeah, good.
He's something special.
yeah, I see this the other day. I don't know if this is actually true, but I got to laugh at it. So I'll read it out. None of you probably remember this, but I've been on pole for 17 years. So you've probably never even heard of what pole is, have you?
No.
So it's like an online community. It's 4chan, and it's they just straight up talk politics for the most part.
Yeah.
And it's full of fucking. These days, it's back in the day, it was a lot of some really smart fuckers on there, man. like full autism, smart, like, and they used to like, they had all the different wild plots they pulled over the years, hey, and there was some really funny shit come out of 4chan, man. Like, these guys actually swayed like political talk and conversation over the years. They pulled some funny fucking shit, and this is just like anonymous dudes like conspiring together on the internet. It's pretty fucking cool, in a roundabout way. They're ruthless too. But yeah, I was seeing this pop up the other day, and I was like, "Fuck it!" I don't think it's true, but I got a laugh out of it. So that's the context of where this has come from. I remember like 12 years ago when Paul literally designed the current mainstream trans flag in a live thread. This was back when Paul could collaborate and wasn't dumb people, and held massive influence over the internet. Hard to imagine, I know. Yeah, so it's really true though. And they designed it for two reasons: to add the brown and black stripes to associate black people with gay people, because they knew blacks hate gays and wanted to make them hate them worse. To be clear, the brown and black stripe are only on the flag for 4chan trolling purposes. Which is pretty true. Black people really don't like to be called gay. Like a lot of the black men, like they fucking hate that shit.
Heaps of them are, but I fucking hate it.
A lot of them are, actually. That's true. So that putting 4 of the flags in this orientation would form a SWAT sticker, our calling card. Heaps of Nazis on 4chan. So like it was fully, almost unanimously right-wing, white nationalist, white supremacist types of people. And fucking great content coming out of 4chan over the years, like the most epic memes and funny shit, man. Like, and I watched Paul design this flag in real time and then trick the entire world into using it. Were any of you there?
I wasn't there.
No, you'd be too young, and I came to the game a little bit late. I've only been around that sort of whole scene, knowledgeable of it for the last, but actually it's been a while now, probably 7 or 8 years at least, but yeah. Yeah, I missed the break, but yeah, I don't know. That would not surprise me if there was some truth to that, but...
The trans thing's gotten out of control, isn't it? Like,
bro, my next door neighbour's got a trans kid.
how can a kid be trans? It's impossible, unless it's been brainwashed. You don't get born a trans.
Well, mate, I just think by coincidence,
It just happens.
her mother, it's a her now, and I just think that the mother just happened to join the LGBTQ community club for the hell of it. She's just a really accepting, loving person, and
So,
I won't hear you talk bad about her. She was out there kicking the ball, wasn't she, yesterday?
Yeah, getting real big for footy season.
She's getting ripped for footy season.
Yeah, right.
Oh, it's a fucking boy, dude. It's such a joke, man.
well,
I'm just
I
happy.
feel for this kid. I'm gonna
it's sad.
I'm gonna have to start training at the front, like get it, come over and be like,
What are you
come on,
doing?
buddy,
How do you approach it? Like,
come over here and hit the focus bits for me. Yeah.
that's a good girl. Look,
She dominated. She's going to be my protege. We'll make her dominate in women's
it's
boxing.
just out of control. The world is, it's
I'm
not
just
good.
happy with so many more fucking beautiful women now, man.
Oh,
I think
honestly, it soon will become people like yourself, like you are set.
Yeah.
You can have whatever you want because there's no men left.
Yeah.
There really isn't. Like
No, it's just heaps of
What
cute
do you
trans
reckon
women.
caused it? Do you reckon pornography accelerated it?
Yeah, 1000%.
Yeah, I reckon so.
yeah. Well, it's just social media too. Just people that don't have a spot in life, and they
Yeah.
make a spot, and they
Yeah.
integrate all these people that are
Yeah.
basically you're going against Mother Nature.
I reckon it hits the white community really bad though, because whites are really atomized and individualized now. So it's like,
We
if
seem
you're
to be easily
white,
misled too. Like we sort of.
I think we're just too trusting a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Like we don't often look at the ulterior motives that like people have and that it could be bad.
Yeah.
Like the vaccine was a fucking prime example. It wasn't the third world getting fucking vaccinated. It was all the Western nations getting pillaged with this fucking COVID
We've
vaccine.
never had it hard. Not our generation anyway.
Our generation hasn't had it hard.
We're about
enough.
to.
It's about to happen.
Yeah.
Like it's fucking coming.
We never had it.
But I reckon there's two elements to the whole thing, and one of it would just be like I said, like pornography. There's just a bunch of guys out there who have like this autogynephilia fucking obsession where they want to dress like women.
I think
Yeah.
it's an actual sexual, like everyone, like mental illness. I wouldn't call it mental illness. I think it's like sexual. It's a desire.
Like for someone,
It's
yeah,
an
100%. Yeah, 100%.
It is like
If you want to go down that path, and become a woman, it's a mental illness.
well, it's not right in my opinion.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, it's weird, and I don't know why it's even like stupid as it sounds. Like I've done it before. Get full of piss and you dress up as a girl and you think it's fun. Well, why does that even happen, Bob?
But I was actually thinking about this not that long ago, because, like, for context, there was that time, we had a
Yeah.
golf day once, like, fucking years
It
ago.
was hilarious.
Yeah, I don't even know what we did it for, but was it Halloween?
It was, I can't
And
remember.
what about Halloween? We did it. So it was Halloween, everyone dressed up, like all our mates, we all dressed up as different stuff. And you and me, we dressed up as chicks.
Yeah.
And it was funny.
Yeah.
Like, it was a fucking
We were
good laugh.
rough looking chicks, but
Yeah, you know, we
we'd
looked like
fit in right
bros.
today. We'd be set.
But that's the thing, you wouldn't do it today. Because today, it's not a joke.
No.
Like, people would think you're dead set fucking serious.
We'd be accepted.
Back then, the idea of us dressing up as women was so absurd, it was comical. You know, like, we were only about 18 at the time or something, we were pretty fucking young.
Yeah.
But, like, that's a fucking long time ago. That's like, what's that, 15, 16 years ago? Yeah, 16 years ago. So, like, back then it was comical to dress up as a woman in Australia. It was a bit of a joke. You go out, you can pull the piss out of people, everyone has a bit of a laugh. They know you're not trans. It's just a laugh.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
it's a full thing, dude.
It's an image.
But the other half, like, I reckon, like I was saying, half of them, I reckon they got this autogonophilia and they're fucking obsessed with, you know, sexually. And they're into some weird shit and they've gone down this fucking terrible rabbit hole that I don't know if you can even crawl out of ever.
It's just going to get worse.
Oh, it'll get worse. And then the other half, I reckon there's just a lot of young, disoriented people looking for somewhere to fit in.
I think because, you know, like even the whole, you know, homosexual, gay, like that's become so popular. They've always been around, but like now it's just, you're sort of like the odd one out if you're not. Do you know what I mean? That's so weird.
They just got their group.
Yeah.
It's
And
their group, it's their club, mate. It's their tribe.
the majority becomes a minority. Like, it's
Instead of being like, because if you're white, you're not allowed to have a racial tribe. You're not allowed to be a part of a racial tribe anymore, right? So they look for another outlet, and the other outlet's to be like a gay, fucking, transgender, whatever.
Yep.
You know, and that's their fucking tribe. I think.
I just don't like when they push it on kids. Like, that's kids, you know, they're so small and that's so important, that little period of time to make up your own mind and become who you are. And if you're unsure, it's like, it's okay, but don't push them.
Yeah, you see the videos where guys ask their kids, like, do you want to be a fire truck? The kid's like, fuck yeah, I want to be a fire
Of
truck.
course, you look up to your parents. Like,
Yeah, whatever they say is, oh, cool.
yeah,
That's what I want to do. I want to be like fucking whatever, you know?
Yeah.
And if you influence them in the wrong way, yeah, of course.
it's, crazy.
As for gay men, but like the whole gay thing, I've got a theory on it. Like, I've actually read a few stats that prove it true. Years and years ago, when I was locked up, heaps of time to think, and I remember thinking about gay people and thinking like, how do they turn gay? It's fucking weird. 'Cause I've been in prison for like 3 years by this point, and I'm thinking I have not even the slightest inclination to be gay. Like, it still just revolted me, you know. I was revolted by it.
Yeah.
And in the unit I was in, there were like 12-man units, and I was in a minimum security joint, and it was pretty cruisy. It was a good place to be as far as prison goes. And there was a guy in my unit who was a homosexual. Big dude, man, big Aussie guy. Like, I mean, he was like 6'5". He was not a small guy, like, and quite heavily built, and gay as AIDS.
Yep.
Gay as. And I won't name drop him, but like there was probably like 2 or 3. There's like the small units, but out of the whole area of that complex and minimum, there was probably like 120 to 150 guys at any given time. And this time there was a few homosexuals floating around, and it's minimum, like everyone's pretty cool. No one's gonna like really harass them like they would in say a Maxo maybe. And one morning I went out and making like my wheat bix or some shit. And as I'm cruising back to my cell, I seen like the gay guys there and they're having a chat. There's 3 of them there, they're having their morning coffee and a smoke. And I said hello to them, and I was just chit-chatting with them in the doorway, and I stopped there making my wheat bix, talking shit with them. And I'm pretty blunt with people, I'm pretty out there, so I just said to them, like, I have this theory about gay people, and they're like, oh, yeah, laughing about it, like, oh, what's your theory? I said, I have a theory that a lot of gay men were molested as children, and that helped to shape their sexual orientation as they grew older because they were very confused. Straight up, 2 of the 3 of them said to me straight away that they were molested when they were kids. That's 2 out of the 3. One that said he wasn't was the big 6'5" Aussie dude. And hey, maybe he had a reputation in his head that he had to uphold. Maybe he wasn't molested. I don't know. Maybe it was something else that affected him. But without looking at any stats, and that was just like what was in front of me at the time that I could see,
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that's 2 out of 3. Like, that's pretty wild, man.
Interesting.
Yeah, I did. I looked into stats later, and like I can't remember the percentage of it now, but so many like homosexual men. It's almost like this self-recruiting club.
Yeah.
Like they molest young guys, like that Milo Yiannopoulos. You might have seen him years ago, like a
Yeah.
political influencer.
Yeah.
He talked about this, where he was like more or less molested when he was like 13 or 14, and he sort of copped a lot of flack over it because he was cool with it, wasn't he?
Yeah, he said that it's like important for like
Yeah.
young gay men to like get fucking like railed as teenagers by like
Yeah.
fucking
It
50-year-olds.
was like some weird initiation into the fucking club. Yeah, and like he was cool with it. And it backfired on him massively to say that publicly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It killed his whole fucking thing, eh?
Mm-hmm.
He disappeared after that.
Mm.
They seem like, I think the way the world's been made, but now, if you are gay or whatever, like they're so happy because it's going to sound horrible. There's no predators left. You've taken the wolves out of the
Yeah,
rainforest,
yeah.
and the little fluffy rabbits are just overpopulated. And we live in this fake world that no one's got any feelings. If anyone says anything nasty to someone, they're going to cut their wrist or pop themselves or something stupid, instead of dealing with problems and life-to-life issues, especially as men. And yeah, it's just, I don't know. Can't
We've all been like mollycoddled and like, yeah.
Like,
Real men, there's not a lot of real men left.
The
They're
way it's
fucking
gone,
dying
like,
breed.
not that there's a war where you grab guns and you go into war sort of thing, but if that ever happened, you've got more chance to rely on the women these days than the guys. Like,
I try to imagine, like, if we went to war now, like, our generation's bad enough. Like, a lot of the millennials are bad enough. Like, I can't imagine a lot of them fighting.
no.
There'd be odd one that would, for sure, but I can't imagine a lot of them. And then the next generation, like, just the quality I see through apprentices that come through work, man, there's so few and far between any of them that
So
are,
no work ethic.
no
There's
work ethic.
Dig deep.
Just really soft, man. Like, you can't, back in the day with apprentices, you kind of bullied them.
100%. You were the bottom of the bottom, and you had to work your way up.
You're a
you
fucking bottom feeder, bro.
earn the respect. You're not giving it. You earn it.
100%. Like, everyone got bullied as an apprentice. Like, and I'm not always cruel bullying. A lot of it's just jibes and having a laugh and making fun.
Yeah.
But that was like an initiation into becoming a man, and you learned to take a bit, and you also learned to give a bit of shit back.
And you got to back yourself. and
Yeah, you
speak
got to
up.
back yourself. And then if you did that and you pulled through, like, you got to do your apprenticeship, you got to earn the respect of all the men in the workshop or the bakery or, you know, wherever the work site, wherever it is that you're working, you know, you sort of earned your right to be that guy, that tradesman. Now, if you bully any of these guys, and when I say bully, I mean, like, just joking around.
Yeah, say one wrong word.
Well, they call their mums.
Yeah.
They call their mum when that comes in for a meeting, and then it's like workplace harassment. And it's like, fuck, dude.
I still do that, eh? I get on my horn to mum and dad when I get picked on.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Got a lawsuit coming up pretty soon, actually. What's this? Craig, was this one of yours?
Yeah, I sent this one, man. It's quality.
You want me to read it or you want to?
I can't read, man.
I think I actually read this and I don't think I understood it. Low IQ, I couldn't figure it out. I'm sick of pointing a gun at my dad through my window at 2 a.m. as he pleads, "Come on, Jake, just let your old paw in. I'm tired." And replying, "You're not my dad. He's asleep in the other room. I hear him snoring." Then watching his expression go sour as he turns back towards the woods.
I'm fucking sick of it's happening to me, hey?
This happens to you?
But yeah, most days.
Your dad
Yeah.
comes to the window.
Yeah, but it's asleep in his room.
Fuck off.
So you got schizophrenia is what you're saying?
Oh, he's a skinwalker, dude. I keep trying to get in.
Oh, God,
Yeah.
my kids talk about this.
Skinwalker? What the fuck is a skin? I see this all the time.
It's
What
like
the fuck
a
is
fucking
skinwalker?
dog that turns into like an alien and like gets up and runs and stuff.
You gotta read up on this, man, because they're fucking real. They're
TikTok
out there.
shit.
You know, I don't know if they're real, but at the very bottom of this, we can come back to it later.
You know what's real? Mental illness. It's real.
Mental illness is legit. Now, speaking of gay things, well, we should spin that. I'll start it off, but you can fill in the blanks.
Oh yeah.
When I first came home, moved back out here, me and you were hanging out, and you had this good prank. So you worked with this guy. I won't drop his full name, but Cameron. He's the same first name as me. And this guy is a bit of a how would you
He's a
describe?
character. Good fella. Just a character. Fun to pick on.
Yeah, really fun guy to pick on. He's a little guy. He takes it pretty well most of the time. He's a ginger. He's a bit confused about who he is as a person a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway. So Skip has this fucking brilliant idea that we're going to make him a Grindr account, like on that gay Tinder, basically.
Yeah.
Really easy to do. It took us like 15 minutes and we made him a Grindr account.
Predators. God, they're predators.
And
Because
they're
I'd made one previous to that, and they were just out of control. Like, if I was gay, I'd be a beast. There's not one man I couldn't fuck at. Fucking hell.
They're so deviant.
Oh,
it actually
dude.
opened my eyes, eh? Because like at that point in time, like I said, I actually know a few gay guys, And when I got out, my perception of gay people wasn't that bad. It revolted me, the idea of homosexuality.
Yeah.
But as them being people, I was just like, oh, well, they're just doing their thing behind closed doors. I don't really give a fuck what they do, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, they're terrifying.
Yeah, they're terrifying.
Yeah.
They're scary. The shit
Yeah.
they want to do is fucking disgusting. It
Yeah.
completely changed my view.
I saw that many dicks, it wasn't funny.
But we went on his Facebook and pulled all of his Facebook profile pics. And there was like a real cracker on there too of him dressed up for like some party. He was dressed up as like a Navy man. Like, looked super gay.
He
like,
did look gay, yeah.
I think it was just as a joke.
Yeah.
But he had like, you know, you get the fluoro sticks and he made up these glasses and shit. Looked so gay. And we put that one up his profile pic. And we started talking with some gay guys, didn't we?
Yeah.
We even insulted a few of them. Like, won't drop the insults on here, they're pretty bad. But
You can't upset them.
you can't upset them. You
Turn
can't
them
even
on.
deter them, bro. Like, it makes them hungrier.
Yeah. If a straight person said it, they'd probably sue you.
We like convinced, when I said to one guy, we're like, yeah, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll come around, I'll make you some food.
Yep.
And then we're like, oh, what have you got? And he's like, I've only got, I can't even remember, like, whatever the fuck it was. I've only got steak or something.
Yeah.
And we're like, nah, I want a roast chicken, you fucking pig. Right, like full rip in this cunt. He's like, okay, like, oh, I'll get a roast chicken or something. I can't remember. It's just like anything he could say to make it work.
And there was this old dude too. I still remember I said, because I'm really good at pick-up lines. I said to him, what's Santa going to bring this naughty boy for Christmas? And, the things he sent me, what the fuck? Still haunts me this day, eh? Fucking horrible.
And in the end, we put his phone number on there. And we just said, send us a picture of your dick, and if it's worthwhile, I'll get back to you.
Oh, the poor thing. He's trying to sleep at night because he's on night shift, just getting meat just sent to him. Like, by the dozens, too.
But he sent us a message within like 5 minutes,
Yeah.
didn't he? He knew it was us fucking with him.
Yeah.
And he sent us a message, he goes, stop it. Stop it now. That's how he told it. Stop it now. What are you doing?
Oh, it's just...
He got 20, wasn't it like 25 dick pics in like
ridiculous.
10 minutes?
Absolutely ridiculous. He even said it's just like, next level problems. Like,
I'll call the police. That's what he said. He goes, I'm going to call the police.
oh, God.
Straight to jail,
funny.
boys.
Straight to jail. Yeah. Alright.
Poor little bastard. It was
Yeah.
fun, but...
He's a good sport.
Yeah, he's alright.
This is fucking Bloke's Advice. I used to be on Bloke's Advice, but
It's fucking
I
quality.
remember that. That
yeah, it's still around. I thought it was done, but it's still around.
It's like fucking 500,000 people in it, man.
It's insane. Is there lots of Indians on there?
Not really. Not what I've seen.
Oh,
It's like,
okay. That's good.
it's like he posted his son's ball bag tattoo in there.
Designer bag.
Fuck yeah. Fuck, I'm getting a snip too, eh?
You getting a
Talking
snip?
about ball bags. Yeah, I'm done. I've had 3 kids, man. I've done my part. But I'm terrified. And I don't want to go to sleep because
Are
I
you
feel
booked
like...
in for it?
Yeah, 22nd. But I don't want to go put to sleep because I feel
22nd
like...
of this month.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I'm in for day surgery on the 29th.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not getting the snip, I'm getting fucking something else done, but...
Because I don't want to go to sleep because I feel like that's the Suki way of doing it. So what they do is they just
What?
put... Yeah, like you sit...
Bro, go to sleep.
Nah.
Go
Go
to
back
sleep.
if I'm losing my balls, I'm going to say I didn't go to sleep. So I just lay there and they put like a blanket up, and what they do is they nick your nutsack, basically rip your cords out, cut them, burn them, push them back in, stitch up.
No. Listen, right, you don't want to do this. Like, I'm not joking, you don't want to do this. So, the guy that we know, Andrew, you know, red-headed Andrew, went to school with him.
Oh, yeah.
Weasley.
Yeah.
Good guy.
Yeah.
Really nice guy. I love Andrew.
Yeah.
He had the snip, because he's got a heap of kids, right?
Yeah.
He came around to my house like a week
Your
later.
balls got black too.
Bro, not his balls, not only his balls, he couldn't barely walk.
Yeah.
He had bruises, I'm not exaggerating, I wish I could get a photo to show you. He had bruises down to his kneecaps.
Yeah, right.
It looked, like I said, like, was the doctor, bro? He's like, I don't know, they did a number on me. It looked like they knocked him out and just got a sledgehammer and just took to his testicles, I reckon, eh?
Yeah, I see. That's why I don't want to be asleep.
In case they pull up.
Bro, you want to be asleep.
It'll be right.
Don't do it.
But I hear other people that just get it done, they go to work straight after.
Yeah, freaks.
We used to have this labourer at work that was called Paddy, and like he has like fucking 15 kids or something insane like that. And
Real breeder.
yeah, none of
Real
them.
fertile sort of thing.
Yeah. But yeah, he got it done, and he showed up to work the next day and fucking busted all the stitches when he was like putting up the ceiling. But, like we couldn't like let it go because we needed to screw the cunt off. He just had like blood dribbling down his legs.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What was he thinking?
I don't know. He's an idiot.
Fantastic. Oh, I'll keep you posted. Maybe we can do a podcast with my nuts on the 22nd. That's weird.
Yeah, you can come in after we have the operations done.
Yeah.
Why don't you? So they're just going to put a curtain up and they're going to take your ball back. Is that what you agreed to, or?
Oh, that's what it is. Like it gets done at the family practice. It's not even in a hospital or nothing. No.
What? I thought they knocked you out in a hospital.
No.
I thought
You
it was
can.
full day surgery.
You can, but the one
Who's doing it? Is it Whitnell doing it?
No, it's a fella from Sydney.
He's my doctor too, but
Yeah.
he's a dangerous man.
Yeah, we do it at that
Oh,
practice.
He buries his mistakes.
You just sit in there like it's
Really?
yeah, it's crazy.
Oh fuck that dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, let me know how it goes. I'm not going to get it ever. Personally, I'm going to pump out like as many kids as required. Mrs. might have a bar, but I reckon she'll pull me up. But I'm not getting a vasectomy. Fuck that.
I've already known it, man. We're overpopulated, bro.
Bro, I know a guy here who has no kids who had a vasectomy.
Oh,
yeah, right.
None. I was like, I was talking with his missus, lovely girl. She's Slovakian girl, so like, anyway, mates with my missus and become friends and shit. It's fucking raining again. Fuck me. I'll have to edit the rain out of the fucking podcast. But it's all good. But yeah, I was talking with his missus and she's like, oh yeah, we'll have kids in a couple of years. And I was like, hasn't he had a vasectomy? And she's like, oh yeah, but you can reverse it. And I'm pretty sure you can reverse some of them, but you can't reverse all vasectomies, I think is what the go is.
Think how long it's been too. You know
They,
what I
they
mean?
do a reversible one. They pretty much tie like a fucking rubber band around them.
Yeah.
But fucking, you have to get like a special reversible one, which costs an arm and a leg. And then actually getting a reverse costs a fuckload as well.
This guy too is Colombian. He got it done in Colombia.
Oh, that's good.
So I can't imagine it's
That's
like
just
a...
two rocks.
He just has no balls, they just put marbles in there.
Yeah, it's okay.
I seen this the other day on the news. So Australian City wants to charge people to work on their cars. So they were talking about even something like an oil change in your garage. I think it's only in one town, it's like a trial thing.
Yeah.
But like say, in this garage right here, I do shit here, like on cars, right? I'm a mechanic.
Yeah.
But if I want to change Crago's oil,
They charge you.
they want me to pay $400 to do it in my fucking shed.
What, per
I
goal?
think per fucking
How
pound.
do they manage? How would they monitor
Ah,
that?
they
just
couldn't
put
have
it on your
monitor it,
taxes, I
imagine.
suppose.
I imagine they couldn't monitor it, but the idea that they're even thinking about it
Probably just goes on your rates and everything else, just a levy that
Who
apply.
knows, man? Who knows? Speaking of which, actually, we're going to still do your fucking brake pads, because I heard you screeching in here the other day.
Scream. That's what it's supposed to sound like, man.
It's quality.
It's only got a bag of possums under your bonnet.
Yeah. It's making a funny rattle as well. Like,
That's what it is.
it's like making a ticking noise.
Oh, no.
All the time.
Oh, yeah. Fair bit.
So
So,
that's when I started cold and rabbit real hard.
That's it. All right.
so, like, I was driving it down the Clyde, like, the other day, and the brakes were getting squealy and shit. And, like, what I do now is
You
I
have
just...
to remind me. I get busy. You have to remind me, and I'll order the brake pads, and we'll fucking fix your
I just
car.
keep forgetting about it, man. I just throw the car in
How can you
reverse and
forget
rev
about it?
it.
It hasn't
Every time you start,
alarm every time you drive it. Yeah, you have a constant reminder that your car's going to fuck out. Send me a message at work. I'll fucking organise it. Yeah.
What was another tax they're going to bring in? They reckon we're going to start taxing heaps on fucking petrol and diesel soon. Start taxing new cars that don't fucking meet, like, made-up emission standards that they invented.
Cunt. I'll invest in a fucking jiggle hose from Super Cheap Auto for $20, and I'll start stealing petrol from government fucking vehicles.
So this are fucking knocking off, like, that dyed diesel. Just use that.
What's that?
Well, it's diesel for, like, tractors and shit. It doesn't get taxed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just run it through fucking cat litter and it pulls a dye out of it so you can just use it.
Yeah, right. I didn't really know about that. Alright. Scroll on down, El Crago. Yeah, this is pretty fun. Execution by cannon.
That'd be
and
messy.
Shrazan. Can't.
Oh,
Can you
this is
imagine?
a trick. Fucking
Imagine getting blown apart.
You know,
I
that's,
wouldn't
what
feel
fucking,
anything, surely.
that's what Raptor Squad's going to do to me.
Raptor won't come in here, bro. Counter-terrorism will come in here. Fuck your day up. Especially if you do this.
Yeah. That's a real problem.
They should make them real cross, bro.
What you doing?
Real cross.
What you doing there, Rabbi?
Outrageous. Chandler. I think it's meant to be Chandelier. Chandelier. Police arrived to a family's home early this morning where her menorah sculpture was turned into a SWAT sticker. The investigation into this trespassing is ongoing. It's pretty fucking funny.
Someone's got a lot of trouble and
That
really
took a
thought
lot,
about it.
yeah.
They really sat there.
Imagine just like a real big fucking white boy that's just huge. He just does it with his hands.
Yeah. It's that cunt you used to watch on YouTube. That fucking dude is locked up in jail.
Oh, fucking Iron Lord.
Is it Iron Lord?
Yeah.
Is he the one who used to go like marching in the fucking woods and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a backpack full of rocks and a jar of peanut butter to eat.
Cunts insane, bro. He's fucking tanked, bud.
Yeah,
You
right.
should have seen it. Yeah.
What's this?
Yeah, it was going bad for him.
Airports really bring up worse than people. Let him go. Let him use.
He's alright.
He'd be red, but he's right.
Yeah. Poor bugger.
So guys, on your e-commerce website,
Oh, this is just a fucking retarded short what I found.
and now it gives you a screen where you can actually source all this unique feedback.
See, we need this for a podcast, man.
Yeah. Just keeping this for paper.
Have you got AI in the bakery yet?
It's a bit scary. It's definitely the future, but where everything's going to go. But
I don't know. I think someone needs to put a
I
stop
think
to
there's
it.
going to be like AI men.
You reckon?
Yeah, 100%.
What is that? What do you
And then
mean?
all the women were going to want to fuck the AI robots, and then all the men are then like fairies.
Nah.
You reckon?
Yeah.
No.
It'll go the other way, man. Men will replace fucking shields with sex
Hey,
bots.
get out of there.
That'll be up shit's creek.
Yeah, women will be fucked. Hey, bring that here.
Oh, you'd be right then, bud. You'd be able to get like an AI missus.
Yeah, you just get an AI
You'd
message
be
and you're fine.
laughing.
You throw rocks.
Charge your phone.
You just throw rocks at the other ones.
That one's our feelings.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Come on.
It sounded like my brakes just then.
Up. Yep. Oh, there. Yeah. Wash. Yeah. Come in. Come on. Out you go.
It's going to be crazy, eh? The way things are going. Like, I was listening to a podcast, actually, I had that Elon Musk and that on there. He's saying about like the cars and that, and he reckons eventually they want the smart cars. Basically, if you've got like a business meeting to attend, you pay like a levy, and all the other cars basically move out of your way and you've got right to go. That's how he wants it. Like, it's all going to be.
No, that's good. That's good.
That's crazy, isn't it? Like,
Musk fucked up, dude. He fucked up the other day. You see what he's done? So, like, over the last couple of years now, him purchasing Twitter, making it X, it's going to be a free speech platform, and you give like a lot of hope to right-wing politics.
Yeah.
Because obviously we had no platforms, like no right-wing commentators, anything like that, anywhere where they could really go. So they ended up like on the ends of the world. Like Rumble was a site that you could go to, Telegram was a site you could go to, and then he opened up a more mainstream one. He opened it up, freed it up, so that like you could talk about a fair bit of shit there for a while.
Yeah.
Like up until a couple of weeks ago, a week ago even, not even that long ago. But the other day he made this comment and he's like, he wants to get these, what is it, H1B Visas? What
Yeah,
it's called?
yeah.
Over in America. So like he's essentially just said, he's like, yeah, more or less, I want to start importing Indians to work.
yeah, right.
You know, and he sells it under this guise of like, there's him and Patrick David and all of these like fucking cocksuckers on the internet basically trying to sell it to the populace as, well, you know, these people, it's a meritocracy, like, the best guy gets the job, and it doesn't matter where it's from, like more or less, right?
The cheapest guy gets the job.
Yeah, 100%. And all it is you're
Yeah.
you're fucking 100% of the money. It's whoever costs the least gets the fucking job.
The whole thing's a
The
business.
issue isn't that there's no talent pool in America.
Oh,
Like,
it's heaps.
America put men on the moon. America fucking, America's a wrecking ball.
Yeah.
Look at the shit that they've accomplished. The idea that what, they can't fucking help with SpaceX and like fucking Twitter and shit like this. You need to import people because America doesn't have the fucking people to do these jobs. It's a fucking
They
insane
were like the
concept.
number one country, like the strongest, baddest motherfucker, you know what I mean?
They were, yeah, man.
Yeah,
They
now
were. They can't. I mean,
they're trying to dismantle them now,
they're
basically.
falling apart. It's like the fall of Rome.
Well, we're no different in Australia. Like,
Yeah, I mean, Australia's always been a smaller player, but like we've had a massive influx of Indians over the last couple of years. I mean, think back, because I mean, you and I went to school together, right?
there's none.
But there was none.
Maybe one.
Man, I remember Roger, right?
Yeah.
So Roger, like, he was in our school, in our year, and pretty much all the other years. I was never ever racist, and I was so detached from race. In hindsight, looking back, I actually didn't even realize Roger was Arab.
Yeah.
I thought he was like a fucking dark-skinned Aussie dude or something. I remember not even thinking.
You don't even think of it. Like, he's just
Yeah.
one of the boys.
He was one of the guys. You didn't really think about it, you know. And he acted like an Aussie.
Yeah.
And everything like that. So like he just fitted in. There was him. There was like Gussie and his family, like Filipino or whatever. But outside of that, there was just a couple of Aboriginal dudes and chicks. That was it.
Yeah.
You had no fucking understanding of like people from different races or anything like that. And you look around this town now, man. Like you walk down the street, there's probably more non-Australians than there is Australians. You know.
Yeah, it's. I don't know, man.
I've ever shown you this bloke? He just fucks with like Indian scam callers.
Well, that's pretty good.
Like here's a highlight.
But like, the white fellas, we're deteriorating too. Like, no one wants to work or supply for their family. All that, like, we're becoming lazy.
He kept this caller on the phone for like 10 hours fucking with him.
For 10 hours.
Yeah, with like fake Google Play cards
I've
and
kind of
shit.
done similar shit to this. Do you reckon if I prank phone call your dad as an Indian, he'd like play along with it?
No, just hang up.
You reckon?
Yeah, I'll tell you to go fuck yourself one day. I used to love when they ring up and be like, yeah, I'll just get him, won't be a second, and just leave the phone there. But they'll sit there for hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Fucking, I was in the car with Dad once and he got a call from like someone trying to sell him fucking crypto, like this
Yeah.
Indian fella.
Yeah.
And they had like rap music playing in the background and shit. Like we would have just been like in a shed like this trying to sell made up crypto. Yeah, Dad kept him on the phone for like probably an hour.
chick.
Oh.
Remember that whole
Yeah, with the coin and
Wait,
that.
what happened there?
She did what's called a rug pull.
Yeah, so she's made heap of money and then, well, basically shut the coin down. That's how it works, isn't it?
Yeah, like
So that is what she actually did.
I
She,
can't
like,
see why that's a crime. Like,
Oh.
isn't that the name? That's what they do.
I don't know. Is it a crime?
Apparently it is.
yeah, like it's a bit.
Isn't that the whole idea? If you invest, you risk it, and you get out of the investment in time before it crashes.
Yeah, in theory, but she owned like 1 million, say, of this coin, and then she like promoted it on a podcast and sold like fucking 4 million of it, like quadrupled how much she had in it, and then just sold them all immediately. So the value goes from up here to down here. So anybody who bought after is just fucked, completely ruined. Like, yeah. So it's,
That's insane. You think she would have tried to maybe keep building it up and then she could have just slowly pulled money out for herself? Would that be how you could do it?
oh, not with like crypto. It's weird. If it's like made up bullshit coins that don't last very long, like you can't hang on to them for years. You just gotta.
So you reckon she just saw an opportunity and pulled it?
Yeah.
Does she still have a podcast on that, or is she just gone?
We can start reviewing her podcast, I was thinking. We can start watching it all the time. Oh, there he is again.
Good man, isn't it?
But yeah, it's got to be fucking... I wonder if she's uploaded.
Bro, Spanian. We have to look at Spanian going to Auschwitz as well. I know it's a touchy topic, but it's fucking funny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he puts on a show, bro. And I like Spanian. I have love for Spanian, but fuck, he puts on a bit of a show there.
So she hasn't uploaded in like 4 weeks.
Is that when it all happened?
Yeah, it happened not long after this one.
Shit.
She really has done well for herself, but
Yeah.
Did you see how they said she was part of the tribe?
Yeah. I saw that. Don't know much about it, but
Yeah, they reckon she was one.
yeah, right.
Skinwalker, bro.
yeah,
Skinwalker.
probably is the Skinwalker.
I don't know. She doesn't look like it. I think maybe it was a joke.
It's a made up fucking person, man. Doesn't exist.
Just the AI with tits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good ones too.
Great tits. Oh yeah, check out this tattoo. I was thinking you should get this. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hang on, scroll down further. Because it fucking brought the link up weird. Yeah, click on that. Oh wait, yeah, that.
God forgives. I don't. Fantastic.
What do you reckon, Craig? Do you want to get that, Craig?
That's
Yeah, I'll get that done in one session, I reckon.
I like the eagle on top. That's cool.
Can you imagine going through all that pain for that? Imagine. Actually, you fucking got a Balinese tattoo, cunt.
Yeah, it's my best one.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Remember when we went to Bali? Like,
Yeah.
how old were we?
Oh, not very old. What, 18?
19?
18, 19,
We
yeah.
had like a 10-man trip to Bali for Billy's fucking. What was it for his. I don't know, for
Yeah,
something.
remember little Billy got barley bum.
He
was
did.
shooting him with those guns.
Right, become the Calvin Klein bomber.
Yeah,
He like shit his pants on the way home.
Oh,
yeah.
He woke me up at like 5 in the morning and he was like, I need money. I need to go
He
to the
was
hospital.
so sick.
He was really sick, dude.
We didn't care.
No, we didn't really care, no. And it was his birthday party.
It was all about him.
Yeah, it was the Billy show as usual,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
wild.
But they were trying to sell you anything, eh?
Oh, remember them tasers?
I remember you making fun of that one Asian guy like every day. Remember he used to come out.
I can't remember. Oh, the little dishes.
I don't know what he had.
Remember
No,
that?
he had it because
Smoking
No,
things
you were
and
like, oh,
kicking?
you know, he said he's like, oh, something about like, oh, do you want to get a tattoo or something? And you were like, oh, actually, yeah, I do want to get a tattoo. And then, and then he was like, I have a tattoo shop down here.
Oh, yeah.
And you were like, right, and you started calling him Henny Menny or Handy Pandy or some shit.
Yeah, leading him on.
Because he said his name, it sounded like Henny Penny or Handy Pandy.
Oh, sure
And
enough.
every day you kept like changing his name. You're like, morning, Handy Pandy. And he's just like, oh, morning.
Yeah, little boys.
You want to get tattooed today? You want to get tattooed?
Oh,
And you're
no,
like,
tomorrow.
nah, tomorrow. And then when right before we're about to leave, we already had the tattoo.
Yeah, we got one from actual established business. And then we're back to him, like, do you like my tattoo? And he goes, oh, and I was like, you did this. And he's like, I did this? He's real happy with his work. Got the tick of approval from old Henny Penny.
Oh, Handy Penny. Poor, he's probably dead by now.
God, I spent so much money at that ice cream shop too. Remember they used to throw the scoop of ice cream? They catch
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I just sat there like
they
a vending
did
machine.
too.
This is incredible.
Bro, we lived on Domino's for like 10 days.
You couldn't eat anything else.
Couldn't eat anything else. You'd
No.
die.
yeah.
You'd end up like Billy.
No, street food's good, man. The best satay chicken I've ever had was on a Bali beach, bro.
No.
It
Really?
was just a bloke walking around selling sticks of them. It was fucking unreal.
Don't listen.
No.
I swear to
The
God.
other day, he ate a Skittle out of the ashtray.
You're an animal.
He froze out the red ones. They're the good ones.
The red ones are terrible.
They're the best
They're
ones.
the fucking. Well, there's heaps of them there, pal. Dig on in.
What, you want me to do it on a podcast? You want to show the
Your
people?
podcast, you gotta find Skittles in Sean's car and eat them.
Fuck, I remember when I was like 7 years old, my dad bet me, but I wouldn't eat a tin of dog food.
A tin of dog
I
food.
fucking showed him up.
Bro, your dad's ruthless, eh?
Yeah. Fucking easiest $5 I've ever made.
He's a bad man. He's a bad man. I remember I ate a Goodo once.
Yeah.
Like, remember the Goodos? I don't think they even do Goodos for dogs anymore.
I
No.
don't think so.
I was going to ask you too, your catalogue, how's it going?
Yeah, good. It's dumb, but it's good. I always thought like the females weren't stupid, but she's definitely put that to the test.
Oh, it's a bit dopey.
Oh, but like good looking, massive dog.
She's a really good looking dog.
Oh, yeah.
I remember even as a pup, like last time I seen her, she was a pup. I remember thinking,
Yeah.
fuck, she's got a good look to her life.
And then
Yeah.
the kids brought home another mutt. So
Oh, no.
husky cross,
Oh, bro.
Staffy cross,
Oh.
German Shepherd. It looks like a dingo. It's like orange, but it's got like a white. It's a pretty looking dog, but
Yeah.
I hate it so much.
I'm not a fan of huskies. They're a bugger of a dog, I think. Like they're cool looking dog and shit, but like they're a fucking bugger of a dog to work with. They always want to pull on a lead. Like, you know, they're really bred for a certain thing,
Yeah,
and they're bred to run.
I just like catalogs. They're just
Yeah, I'm a catalogue guy. Does she buy it?
nah. She's just you wouldn't want her to bite, but like she's not aggressive. But you start a
Yeah.
lawnmower up.
Mm.
Three men can't control this thing. Like it's out
Yeah.
of control. Like.
Yeah.
But she's a good looking dog.
Yeah, she was a good looking dog.
Yeah.
It's always in the breeding, eh? It's like picking
Oh.
the ones that bite. Like Ned, he's not a bad biter or anything. Like, he walked straight in here this afternoon, but he's bitten like 3 or 4 people. And like, if you wanted him to be, as I've learned more about dogs over the years and training dogs and working with dogs, I look back at Ned now because he's 8 now. He was a very challenging dog to work with. Like, once he got his balls,
Go either way.
Yeah, he was a good man. You could ask Glenn; he'd back me up on this. Like when we were living on the Central Coast and we had Ned, we would go to the beach and go swimming every afternoon. And Ned, up until about 6 or 7 months when he got his balls, he would chill out. Like I'd say to him, we put our towels and that there and our stuff, and I'd say like, "Stay here, stay."
Yeah.
But he would sit there for like 30 minutes. He would not move. Other dogs walked past, didn't care. He was such a fucking good dog, man.
Yeah.
Whatever you wanted as far as basic training went, he had it all. Not the smartest dog I've ever seen, but definitely an intelligent dog. And then as soon as his balls dropped, he got stubborn.
Yeah.
Challenges you.
Everything.
But he wanted to fuck everything that moved. Like one day we were down at the beach, and I was just walking him, and this dude walking along, older guy, 50s or something, cool guy, nice guy. Anyway, we started chatting, and he's got this Shar-Pei, like this beautiful fucking, Shar-Pei, just real tan coloured one, the roly-poly dogs,
Yeah.
And anyway, they're running around playing together, and then like Ned starts trying to mount her, and the guy looked at me and he's like, huh, he goes, he got his balls knocked off? And I said, nah, he's still got them. I said, she's not on heat, is she? And he's like, nah, he goes, I think she just come off heat. I was like, oh, righty. Anyway, they got knotted together.
Had pups.
Yeah, had pups. I gave him my phone number. I said, give me a call and like let me know if she ends up being pregnant. Man. Anyway, like weeks and weeks later, he calls me up. He's like, yeah, mate, there's a litter of pups around here if you want to come have a look.
Oh.
It wasn't his dog. It was his daughter's prized fucking Shar-Pei. Got knocked up by my filthy cattle dog.
This is what the puppies like.
The puppies look cute. They mostly look like Shar-Peis.
Yeah.
There was only one that looked like Ned. I said to him, I was actually thinking about buying one because the Shar-Pei, she was a cracking guard dog.
Yeah.
When I turned up to the house, she came out the front and she was going to bite me. Like he had to come out and grab her. Yeah, I was surprised. I was like, these pups might have pretty good guardian instincts. And went out and had a look at the pups, and I was like, they're all female bar one, I think, and the male was gone. And I was like, oh, what do you want for them? He's like, $700. He sold them all for $700 a pop.
Yeah, crossbreds.
Didn't tell anybody.
Yeah. I don't know.
Just pure
fuck,
French
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows? But yeah, anyway. Yeah, this is the whole thing I sort of mentioned earlier. But this kind of Destiny, he's like a real left-wing fucking gronk online. And did he actually share this? Is this legit, do you think? Or?
I have no idea, eh? I didn't.
I think that's real. Anyway.
That was a different video.
Yeah, play this, but this is funny.
In India, a lot of beautiful architecture and things just went to shit as the British went. That doesn't mean to say colonialism was necessarily a good thing, but if you at least have kept the good things about it, the beautiful buildings that were built and stuff, the infrastructure, but no, unfortunately, everything fell apart from the left. It is inside. Related to the local population.
It took this long getting there.
Why don't they all wear sandals? Why don't they ever wear shoes?
Gotta air them out, mate.
Holy fuck.
Expectancy in India, it is like about 53. This country. So, you're back in India, Benjamin?
Fucking bare feet.
Yeah.
Right next to his face.
Yeah.
It's amazing how different we all are.
Oh man. And they're happy with this.
Yeah,
They're cool.
And they're not any better.
They're loving it. You should start a travel vlog. Why don't you travel?
Oh, I'm not a big fan of it.
It's really India and get like a cup out of the Ganges or whatever it is. And
Yeah, go for a swim.
I think some politician actually did that over there.
Or did he die? Like,
He got really ill. Like, really ill.
He would have.
Yeah, I think he was trying to prove a point, like the Ganges is clean, and he got up there and like television's like they're obviously recording in some station and drinks the water, and it says like he's admitted to hospital like 2 hours later or some shit. Fights breaking out.
Indian fighters, man, you got to watch out for them.
Pause it for a second. I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. Skip hasn't heard this. But I'm convinced that if I went to India with like maybe Ned, my dog, or like even just two of us guys went together, that we could conquer like a good portion of India in a week or two. With no guns or nothing, just our bare fists.
You just go like popping heads like pimples.
I reckon you'd punch them in the head and the heads would explode into pink mist.
Sure, AI.
Tearing off arms and legs.
Yeah. I'd grab them by the arms and just pull them out like that, pull them out of the sockets.
Have you seen this? Terrible story. Railway staff in train. 11-year-old. What's going on here? I demand answers. 6,060 quid. 60 quid. 60 quid. We're not paying 60 quid for that. 60 quid.
He's a ruthless side.
You can actually stay in Prague. A normal 60 with normal. Hotel. Not this outside of it.
Oh, fuck. I'm guessing there's some nice spots in India. It doesn't all be like that, would it?
What was it, Craig? We played a game one night on a podcast that we never published actually, but we brought up Google Earth
Yeah.
and then India, and we just picked spots and we zoom in and we tried to find a clean spot and we couldn't find it.
Yeah, right.
Only in like the paddocks were sort of clean, eh?
Yeah, and even
Like,
they still had garbage in them somehow.
yeah, even some of them still have like bits of garbage around on the strip, but there's nowhere clean, man. And you like zoom around the streets, there's just, you can see turds in the like human shit in the streets.
It's interesting because, like, over here they are so clean. Like, you know, they're always
What?
dressed to perfection. No, like they wear like the designer clothes,
Have you
like the
you've
gold chains.
Have you ever been in one of their houses? It's not the case, eh?
Yeah,
They're
right.
hiding some shit in there, mate.
They smell funny.
Oh yeah, oh 100%. And they rub shit on walls and stuff, don't they? Like the animals.
They cow shit and stuff. They get dried cow shit and they burn it in their house like incense.
Yeah,
It's disgusting.
yeah.
But they think the cow's a holy animal, so then they get cow piss and they wash their face in it. And
I worked with one. He was actually not a bad fella. Like I got on pretty good.
Yeah, I remember.
Good worker and that. And I come up to him one day and I was like, mate, it's like, you fucking stink. You got to go put some
So
deodorant
he did
on."
stink.
Yeah, he stunk. And like they don't use deodorant because they don't believe in like chemicals and all that sort of stuff. He's like, okay, off he goes. And I'm like, where the fuck is he? And I go upstairs and I hear him singing, and there's just a smoke screen of like I couldn't see, like he could barely breathe in there. And I walk in there and he's got a fucking thing of powder. He's dousing his pits with the powder, singing. And I was just like, this looks like a fucking human Lamington. Like he was covered in powder. I was like, what are you doing? And he was so confused, but I said, yeah, you didn't have to do that.
Remember when you put like a urinal cake in Cameron's coffee?
Yeah, in the sauce.
What was it?
In the sauce.
Was it the sauce? I thought it was his coffee.
No, I cooked sausage rolls and we put the urinal cake in there and then like squirted heaps of tomato sauce on there. And it wasn't until his last sausage roll where he sort of dumped it and then he's like, fuck. And then he tipped it out, but it was too late because he already ate like 10 sausage rolls. And he thought I ate out of the same one, but then I picked my little sauce. I'm like, I've got mine that I do, I'm not silly. But yeah, fuck, we did some
That
terrible.
poor man.
Well, if you did it now, you'd live in so much trouble. Well, there was another fella who's an interesting little character, and he had that electric scooter. and there was a dead fox, and we put it under his scooter, and the Woolies had like massive blackout. It was fucked, and the whole place shut down. And we went out there, and I was like, "Man, how are you gonna get home? Like electric scooter, like you're stuffed." And he goes, "Oh man," and I was like, "Surely not." Like I was just being a dick. And he goes upstairs. He's on his phone. Mind you, he works night shift, so he's ringing his mum like 2 o'clock in the morning. Woke her up and told her there's a blackout, basically, and he can't start his bike. Can you come pick him up when he finishes? And she's abusing the shit out of him. I mean, absolutely hammering him. Oh, he was so dumb. And then the fox, he come out to his bike, and he thought he run over the fox. And naturally, you would know if he did or not.
Of course.
We put it under the bike. He was just distraught. Like, he's like, what have I done? And he's like going to try and ring RSPCA. He's going to do all this.
Was the guy retarded?
Yeah.
Literally, actually retarded.
Oh, there's something seriously wrong with him.
Yeah.
And then that's the same bloke that he was like everyone's friend, but everyone just sort of picked on him. And then as he's driving off, he's like turning around, waving off to us. And then in the car park, there's like the public toilet, and there's like a big concrete. And he just nailed the concrete. And he just went straight over, broke both his wrists.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was a real character. Real character.
Oh,
fuck, it was fun.
It's good when you get those characters, but like it's not good for the workplace as them making money.
Oh, but
it's
morale
good for morale.
Oh, and a good
Really
dude
good for
had a heart of gold. It's just
Yeah.
everything he did, he sort of fucked it, but it's brilliant.
Those people are cursed. Low income, single dad cars.
This is one of the funniest pages on Facebook. Easily.
I went to 10-pin bowling the other day because my brother-in-law was down, my sister's fella. Good guy. And I said to Mitch, like, we're actually going to play golf. That's what I think I asked.
Yeah.
Both you guys. I was like, I just want to go play golf.
Yep.
Anyway, we did go to play golf, but we couldn't get on the course. They were too busy. So like, oh, fuck, what are we going to do? So Mitch was like, oh, we'll go to, he's got autism. So he's like, let's play fucking 10-pin bowling.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. You could bring your own drinks. So I was like, oh, we went there and had a couple of drinks. And I noticed something funny on a Sunday afternoon at 10-pin bowling. It's full of single dads.
Just working.
No, like with the kids.
Oh, right.
Because they're obviously like, they got the kids for the weekend. What do you do?
Something to do. Like, 100%.
It's
Read all
just
the
full of single
movies.
dads, bro.
What do you do?
There was like one dude there with his new Asian updated missus and fucking a bunch of single dads with kids, bro.
I saw one
Fuck, these
today.
dudes it's just hell on earth for them,
I saw one today. He's like good on him, I suppose. He's like mid-60s at least. And he would have had a like Filipino missus with him. She would have been maybe 19, like cracking sort and everything. But you're just like, what the? But I guess if you're that age and
Yeah, but they bring their whole families over here, man. Like,
they can cook, and you're at that age where you're just like, I'm
Nah.
too old to masturbate.
this shit wouldn't even work anymore.
Oh, maybe.
Dad's on the way to get you. What's wrong, son? You don't like your fish and chips? Eat up, bud.
Fish fingers for dinner.
Yeah, fish fingers for dinner. Breaking. Teacher embroiled in trans row who was jailed after refusing to call a boy a girl is released from prison after a judge ruled that his imprisonment for contempt of court was proving ineffective.
That's me walking out of court.
Yeah, that's you. I think that you're a teacher.
Yeah.
What do you teach?
History.
Oh, yeah, what kind of history?
Child history.
What history?
Child history, man.
Child history.
Yeah.
You ever touch on the Hollabunga?
Oh, yeah, frequently. That's why I kept going to court.
Didn't you get in trouble at school for the Holocaust discussion?
Oh, yeah. In modern history, I wrote, I wrote like a fucking 4,000 odd essay about how, like, the fucking Jews did it. How they overthrow the fucking Russian government.
Which is obviously not true.
Yeah, obviously. I was a dumb
Because if you
kid.
had that attitude, we're never going to get funded by a Jewish organisation. Like the shekels.
I
So,
do need my money.
and we really need the shekels. So, the Holocaust was bad. And I think the numbers have been downplayed.
Yeah.
I think at least 12 million died.
Yeah, I think it was 22 million.
22, do you think?
Yeah, probably.
From your latest research?
Yeah. I feel like they were underreporting, if anything.
I think exactly right, yeah. And we all know that the Germans were very well documented of things, and
Yeah.
some bigger numbers have been coming out.
Yeah, and I feel like they deserve 100 years worth of genetic warfare for their crimes.
Yeah, they need bioweapons dropped into their country, and there was no way that those doors were made of wood.
No, that wouldn't make any sense because then
fucking
it
bullshit.
wouldn't be airtight, would it?
It's bullshit. Anyway, this is pretty funny. Only a black family could fuck this up. Kids got a letter telling them to dress as elves. Someone came as Elvis. Look at the black kid dress.
Who's off that about?
That's so fucking good. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, this is what's this? Aboriginal chocolate?
Yeah, because I was looking for somewhere to get everybody nice chocolate for Christmas. Thought it would have been a nice, chocolate shop here.
You didn't get me anything for Christmas.
I'd fucking...
He put his order in, it just hasn't come yet.
Yeah, I ordered something for
No,
you.
it wasn't working.
But yeah, I found out this joint.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they do all kinds of chocolate, and it's women-led.
I reckon they're white.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? How do they make that out of...
Oh, it is. It's
I have no idea how the Wiradjuri people made chocolate.
Oh, actually, no, I did make mud pies and stuff when I was a kid.
Keep scrolling. We're not going down this hole. Crazy stunts. Oh, this was the... Is this your monster trucks?
Oh yeah, I sent this to Mitch. He fucking loved it, man.
Yeah, because he has autism.
Who loves trucks?
But they're not real monster trucks, are they?
No, they're just toys. But
Yeah,
I got Mitch for a couple of minutes there.
Oh, so you thought they were real?
Yeah.
They look real.
Well, it looks kind of real because they've got those fucking barriers and shit there.
So they like zoomed right into them, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah, Mitch was over on the moon.
They put the sounds in there pretty good too, but they make it seem pretty legit.
This is legit. Fucking Trav's got his big Chev truck up at the shed now, man. I'll have to show you it sometime.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is this what he bought recently or whatever?
I bought it a couple of years ago. It's just been getting stuff done to it.
Oh, that's the one that was getting fixed up. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of them around now, eh?
Yeah.
Must just have like a discounted fuel card than everyone else.
Hey, it's like a fucking... It's like an early 90s Silverado. It's like fucking
nice.
9 meters long or some shit. So
They do look cool.
yeah,
It's not 9 meters long.
it's something ridiculous, man. It's heaps bigger than my car.
9 meters is so fucking
Semi-trailer.
long.
Yeah.
Road train.
Oh shit, that was all of the content we had. Fucking prank call Viddy. That was how I was going to finish it up.
Yeah.
Fucking tell that story when you got Viddy at work and you let his tyres down.
Oh yeah, with his poor guy, and he's a good dude. He had this really old Hilux Ute, and we let all 4 tyres down and the spare, and we were in the car, like in the car park, and we're waiting, and he's coming out, and he's always at 100 miles an hour. Like he walks like his ass is out like a warhead, and he gets to his car, and he rips his beanie off, and he's like rubbing it around his head, real frustrated about it. Punched himself in the face a few times. And he jacks his car and gets one wheel, and he walked it like from where his car park is all the way up to the shell, and then he'd come all the way back. By the third wheel, like he was just covered in black tie and crying and really upset. We're just like clapping our hands. We were so happy. Yeah, he was so sad. The things I've done to him.
Why did you let all these tyres down again?
Yeah, we're letting them down as he come back.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
There's a never-ending cycle for it. Brilliant.
Like this cunt's got some serious therapy.
Yeah.
Like I'll have a prank phone call in a second.
In the car, we went fishing, and massive big car, about 800 long, and I slipped it under his seat. I put it in a bag, so he did the right thing.
Because wasn't he going on holidays?
I didn't know that, but yeah, he parked his car in the garage and he fucked off to Italy for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, he's Italian heritage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when he come back, it was like flies the size of crows, basically, trying to get into his shed. Oh, and it went all through his house, like it went better than expected. And
Did it like fuck his car up like something chronic? Like he couldn't get the smell out of the car?
Yeah, ruined his car. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We pushed him because he had no speakers, and we were like, pushing fish down in there, and because he never lock it ever would he lock it.
I see him all the time at Bunnings, like doing this reno. I have to go in and deal with him. Like he's a real character, eh?
Oh, he's a good man. We used to go like shoot and get pigs and that. You throw them in the car, zip tie the paws onto the steering wheel, like put a beanie on it. And you finish work like 3 o'clock. It's just wild pigs, just zip tie to the steering wheel. We were all upset about it. Live dogs. There was that time I rang him up wanting to mow lawn and it was pissing down rain. He's like, oh yeah, I jet him up. How, you're the best man to do it. Here, you're the best in the business, rah, rah, rah. And he's like, yes, I am. And I said, when can you do it? And he's like, well, when do you want me to do it? I was like, right now. And he's put his hand over the phone and he's like, got his hand and he said, like, I'm in torrential rain. And he worked out as me. He was really upset about it, but he's it, yeah.
I tried to convince him once, and I'll do a lawn mowing call on him. That's what we'll do. But I tried to convince him. I rang him. Well, you were there.
Yeah.
We rang him up, and I said I needed him to mow my grandma's lawn for me. And he's like, yes, I can do that. Yes. I said, look, it's only about 5 acres. To mow on that. He's like, yep, that's not a worry. I can do that. Yes. I said, look, here's the funny part. She's got this weird thing about ride-on lawnmowers. She doesn't like ride-on lawnmowers on a property. It has to be done with a push mower. And you hear him and he goes, you're fucking kidding me. Well, I don't know about that. Like, we just grabbed him up. And then he's like, who is this? What do you reckon if I prank phone call him? You reckon I'll try and get him to mow a lawn. I'll tell him it's, 4 acres roughly. And but realistically, there's only about, I'll say it's on a real steep slope. There's a rollover issue. You might have to use a push mower.
Oh, what can you do?
I wouldn't worry too much, but it's only about 1 acre's worth of mowing because it's mostly rocks.
Either that or you can go like say, because what's the old golf course there?
The Bloomfield one.
Yeah. It's just saying, I was just wondering what it would cost to mow that. Because he's only got a ride, and he hasn't got a slasher or anything.
Yeah.
So he reviews, just say it's pretty big. Just say there's about 30 k's of longish grass.
I don't tell him it's on a sheer slope, fuck it.
Yeah, just make up anything.
Got his number there?
Yeah. Oh, God. He'll be furious. He'll think it's me straight away.
He works with a guy named Paul. So I'm going to say, Paul recommended you for this lawn mowing job?
Oh, does he?
Yeah, Paul. He's like a Greek or Italian guy there. They're mates.
Oh, that's...
So I'll tell him that he recommended you. Yes, best in town. Right, I need some silence here.
Hello?
Hello, is this Vinny?
Yeah,
Hey mate, my name's Bill. How you doing?
good.
Mate, I got your phone number off a mate of yours, Paul. I think you work with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that I'm looking for someone to do some, commercial lawn mowing for me, I guess.
All right, yeah.
Are you still mowing lawns or not anymore?
Yeah, I'm mowing them. I can have a look if you want and give you a price.
Would say about, trying to think roughly, we're just a little bit out of town out near Mullion. I got about probably 6 or 7 acres roughly.
All right. That much?
Well, look, it's not that bad. Like the biggest issue, and this is the reason I don't want to do it, because there's probably a bit of a rollover issue because it's like pretty hilly land. It's on it's a pretty steep slope. But when I say like the acreage, realistically, there's probably only about maybe 1 acre's worth of mowing. The rest of it's just like it's really rocky.
Yeah, right. So I've only got like a ride on, only do it sort of.
Yeah, well
You probably need someone that's got more gear than what I've got,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Look, I can come and have a look and see what I reckon, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I might get you to have a look.
Being honest with you,
Well, yeah, I'll do it myself, but like I said, there's a bloody rollover issue because it's pretty steep land. I've just got an old Cox mower, and to be honest with you, mate, I'm just sick of wrecking me blades. Like, I'm just hitting rocks all the fucking time. I'm just sick of it.
Yeah, you're probably better off getting a blade that's got more than what I've got, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right, yeah. Paul wasn't sure whether you'd be interested.
Yeah, like I said, I only do like house blocks and that, and a few bits and pieces here. Like, I only got a John Deere, you know what I mean? It's rocky, and at least you're honest saying there's rocks and that on it, I'm pretty careful about what I'm doing,
They're pretty big rocks, but you can drive around a lot of them.
Yeah, they're pretty big.
Yeah.
That's what worries me.
Oh, okay.
Well, but look, just if you want, just flick me details, send me a message, and I'll come out Sunday morning or something.
What I might do is I might send you a photo through of the property,
Yeah.
and I'll give you a bell back or something. See what you reckon.
Yeah, well, look, probably best. Look, even a photo's not. Look, I can come out and have a look. It doesn't matter. I can come out. You gonna be home Sunday morning?
Oh, I should be, mate. Yeah, I'll
Flick me your address and that, and look.
Yeah,
I'll
right.
come
Yeah.
out and have a look sometime Sunday. You know, and at least I know where. At least I can tell you yes or no.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well,
But
look,
like I said, you're probably better off getting a bloke to do. Look, and like I said, I only do it like, a couple of days a week because I've got to fit it in with the other job, you know what I mean? That's just...
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's all right, Vinny. Thanks anyway, mate. I'll let you know.
But if you want, I can come and have a look and I'll see what I reckon anyway. It'll give you some idea anyway.
Right, yeah. Easy done. Thanks, mate.
No worries, mate. Take care.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Fucking.
Just send me a picture of Malcolm.
Pulling some pictures, Craig. We've got to find something for him tomorrow.
Oh, the rockiest terrain you can find. Just have a big goats on a hill. Like big boulders.
Fuck, what do I even look up for this?
Just type in cliff face.
Yeah, Three Sisters. That's perfect. Something with a bit of grass.
See that green one there? It's got a little bit of...
Can we get some goats or something on these are the rock goats? Those cliff, the ones that walk on the cliff.
I need to get it bigger. I can't...
Maybe I should...
Just type in 3 testicle goat on Rocky Hill. He's got 3 testicles. So.
Does he?
Yeah.
He doesn't.
No, I swear.
Don't they charge him extra for a vasectomy?
Like it was something out of Springfield water. we need something on. Yeah, we need something on the hill. This would be hilarious. Surely there's one licking its nuts.
Even that one there where it's licking its ass. Or is he talking 3 testicle goat on hill? I'll send him that anyway, fuck it.
Brilliant. Just say, look, I haven't got any pictures of Rob. Here's a picture of me goat.
I'll just say, I'll go, here's some of them, I can send you through some more. Fuck, I can't find it, it won't bring it up on my one for some reason. Oh wait, I spelled testicle wrong, that's why.
Sorry man, I haven't got any pictures of the block, but I've got a picture of my goat at the block.
I'll just pretend, I'll just say to him, just ignore the goat, but...
that's how long the grass is.
What was his number again? Because I've got to fucking put it in again. That's about the length of the grass at the moment, mate. Let me know what you think.
Really straight on, mate.
Skip your fucking crack. Shit. What else can we do? That's about it. How far in are we?
What the fuck does it say?
The time goes quick.
Oh wait, we're not recording, sorry.
Yeah, what's the whole thing again? What does it say?
Oh, yeah, 1 minute 18. Well, we got probably time for one more prank phone call if we can think of one. What else is funny?
Oh god.
Who else do we know that's another pest?
Has to be someone.
Do you reckon I could convince Cameron that his loan's gone default?
Oh, you probably could, but I don't think he'd carry on. He's so sensitive. Who else is
We're
there?
fucking running out of goobers to pick on these days.
Yeah, we need to find more goobers, man.
Yeah, need to find some more goobers.
don't know, unless you just ring like an Indian restaurant or something and try and sell them your cat or something.
That's racist. That's fucking racist. Oh well, let's find something cute to wrap it up with, I guess, Craig.
Well, there has to be someone. There's a fella I used to work with, that Indian fella. He's real funny too.
The Indian fella?
Yeah.
You got one for him? Give him a bell, put one onto him.
I can't say to him, but that's appropriate.
Didn't you feed him a bunch of diuretics once?
Yeah, I tried to bait him because he kept fucking in the car.
Oh,
So I gave him a whole box of Ford pills. I made protein balls. He just fucking eat everything, everything. So I was like, fuck him. So I got a whole box of those Ford pills, those ones that make you shit.
Yep.
It was 100 pack, so 100 of them went in. And I made like 6 balls. There was only 6. They were crunchy, but I put like biscuit through them and did it all properly.
Mm.
Anyways, he come in. His funny thing was to eat my, because I was training and trying to get healthy, rah. His funny thing was to come in like fucking like a rat and eat all my food while I went to the toilet. So I deliberately went to the toilet, ate the lot. And I come back and I was like, ha, got him. And he's pushing his scrubbing machine back and forwards, cleaning the floor. And I'm like, any minute now. Weeks went, nothing. And I was like, fuck, man, I just gave up. I was just like, oh, I can't be killed. That'll be the end of that. And then I went out to the toilet one day to go for a piss, and he's laying on the couch in like the fetal position, just hugging his gut. And I was like, that's weird. I went to have a piss, and it's basically just a fucking sandcastle in the trough. And I was like, what the fuck's going on here? And I went out, and he had kidney stones. Fucked him. Got him real good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, deserved everything he got. But yeah.
Did you have to have operation or did he piss him out?
I'm not sure. They're fucking tough. Really tough.
What do you mean?
Like resilient. Like if that was a fucking middle-aged white man, we'd still be crying. Like he didn't miss a day of work, always turned up. And then another time, that same scrubbing machine, I made a milkshake. So I took there's a big cap on top. It's like where they put all their chemicals and that. So I put 2 litres of milk and a full bottle of shampoo and a little bit of blue food dye out of the bakery. And he started it up. And these bubbles were like 6 foot in the air. Right? They were huge. And he had no idea what was going on. These giant blue bubbles coming out everywhere. And I walked, I was like, what have you done? And he's panicking. It was hilarious. God, it was funny. He used to always put blue food dye in his mop bucket and stick it on the ground. He's a good man.
Then he didn't even write back the cunt.
Oh, really?
Nah.
Message on the guest. Oh, he'd be upset. Nothing. He'll ring. Definitely he'll ring.
You try and ring that Indian guy and try and sell him something. Tell him you got a job offer for him. They love jobs.
Yeah, he's driving trucks.
The idea of Indians driving trucks terrifies me.
They'll just like
Big trucks too.
They'll just like slam them through a tunnel in Sydney and block it off 3 times a year.
Yeah, man. When I was in France, there was this like near where I lived, there was like a overhead bridge, but it was really low.
Yeah.
It was like maybe 4 meters high. It was quite low. And 2 times I've seen this happen. I actually had photos. I don't know if I still do. But this one time, the worst one was these 2 Arab guys, and then because it like the turn off, it was just like a merge off to the left, and you went straight under this bridge, and then so it went from like probably like a 70 or 80 zone down to like probably about 50 or whatever as it's come off, turned off, you know. And these guys, they must have been fucking sooting it. And he's gone under. So it went under. The height of it was enough that it only just must have like scooched under. So I just went like, whoa. And it just held it there. Like they made it 3/4 of the way through, and it would have been a 10-meter wide bridge easily. But it just forced it into the ground. So it must get a little bit lower as it goes. Yep. And like the thing was just pinned to the fucking ground, and they were trying to get it out, and it would not move. They had to get someone to come in and fucking. Me missus and me, like we were cracking up. I said, the Macca's was just around the corner. I said, oh, let's go get a burger. Yeah. So we got a feed and a Coke, and came back down and parked up, and I just watched them for like an hour, just laughing, watching these cunts. Fucking hell, fucking bar. Trying to pull this thing out. Oh, they're wild. In France, they're wild. Yeah. Wild. I like set myself this challenge when I was living in France, because like, to give context, it was COVID. I couldn't work and I was living over there. I had fuck all to do. Yeah. So like I started going out to the ghetto areas to have a look, and like I made a friend over there, like a white boy, and was chatting with him, and he was actually friends with like a couple of guys, and I was sort of met their crew. One of them was actually a police detective. He's an Italian dude, like heritage, living in France. Real big Mussolini dude, like fucking love Mussolini. And it was a real character, but we're having a chat. And I said to him, like, oh, I've been to this area and this area, and I'll have a look around. And he's just said to me, he's like, yeah. He's like, you can probably go to those areas. He said, they're not good, like, be careful. But he said, he named a few others, and he just said, don't go to these ones. He goes, like, you will get fucking stabbed or bashed. Yeah. Like he said, they'll rob you, it's bad. And the ones that I went to, man, I got off, what's the name of it? It's in the city, Toulouse. I can't remember the name of the suburb, but I got off the subway, and it's just like no white people, like hundreds of people, none of them were white. And I'm walking up, there's like these massive big escalators you had to take to get up out on the street level. I'm looking around, and it's just like Africans and Arabs and stuff, and I was like, ooh, like, this is
not my area,
a little bit out of place here. And it went up on the street, had a bit of a look around, and walked up the block and back. And there was like, it's real weird. It's almost like Soviet Russia fucking apartment buildings, all run down, all fucked up. There was just cars burnt out all in the street. And then there was literal gangs of like just Lebanese or Arab dudes, like I don't know if they're Lebanese, probably like Algerians and all sorts of stuff, standing around, like obviously selling drugs. And I walked around and I walked past one of the apartment buildings, and in the bottom they had like, I suppose you could call it a lobby, but it was just like all of their mailboxes, and then for the elevator to go up, and then there was a staircase there as well. And I walked in there and had a look, and on the wall in French they had like, I was trying to work out the translations because a lot of it's slang, you know, but essentially it was like for weed, like that was obvious, like I can't remember where they worded it, I think it was just green, so it was like for green, this much. And it was just graffiti spray painted on the wall in the fucking apartment building, and then under it was like yeah, I don't know, I'm guessing whatever it was for like maybe ice or meth or something. Under that they literally just said heroin. Yeah, man, heroin. And then it said like level whatever, and so I'm guessing you jump in the lift, you go up, just get whatever you want or from that whatever level it is, and you could come out. You see people, like when I was there just wandering around, I hung around for like probably half hour, an hour, you see people just in out, going up to the gangs, getting drugs obviously and fucking off. And
is it like clean? Like
no, not those areas, man. No, not at all. France is like depending where you go, some parts are not so bad. Like if you go to a nice area, France is quite clean in some areas.
Yeah.
But like if you walk the streets of Paris and shit like that, even there, like man, there's just people pissing in the streets. And
yeah, the reason I say I had a wild experience. There was a white fellow, a France fellow. He come in. He was obviously like a fruit picker or something, and he asked to use the toilet at the shop. I didn't think anything of it. Anyways, walked out to the shop like to clean at the end of the day. He just pissed all over the floor. It's like fucking bonjour, I pissed on your floor.
You're kidding?
Pissed everywhere, and I was just like,
oh my
didn't
God,
even try. Like, there's
didn't
no way.
try.
No, he just pissed on the floor.
What? He was a white dude?
Yeah, 100%.
That's fucked.
Like, absolutely no need to do that to me.
You really stitched
it
up.
Really fucked my day.
That's what you get for hospitality.
Yeah, just piss everywhere.
They do, I mean, usually I'm pretty sure they piss in the toilets. Most of the white ones I don't think are too bad.
Not this one, you're a character.
You got a poor sampling. Yeah. But I know a few times I was over there, man, I've seen like literally people just pop a squat in the street and like do a piss or a shit. Like, pretty fucking bad, dude. Pretty fucking bad. Yeah, the gypsies over there are wild. Like, there's full gypsies over there, man. They're like they're not French either. They're like, because I didn't realize at the time. So like, I used to go because it was COVID, so you couldn't go to a gym. So there was a park near where we lived. I used to go to the park and I'd train there. I had chin-up bars and stuff, so I'd train there. And then I used to loop around the block. I'd come back to the bakery. And I'd go, and then I got to know the baker and his family really well. They're really cool. I went out for drinks with one of their sons. He was a fucking good guy. Yeah. And just sort of become mates with them. They were helping me learn French because they could speak a bit of English, so it was good. But out the front of there was like, every couple of weeks there'd be this chick. And she's sort of like olive complexion. In hindsight, she actually looks quite a lot Indian. And knowing that now, she was like part Indian. So she was like a Romani gypsy. And they're like, part of their heritage is Indian, but they're just they're a mixed bag of like all different, because they just travel around everywhere, you know?
Yeah.
And my missus one day, she came to pick me up, so I've gone around the bakery, grabbed my shirt, and I've come out, I've seen it there, and I just had some change in my pocket, so I chucked some change in there. And my missus is lovely, she doesn't share any of my views, she's a really good chick. But she's like, don't give money to gypsies. I was like, gypsies? I was like, she's French, isn't she? And she's like, no, she's not French, like, she's a gypsy. I was like, oh, right. I said, like, what's the go? And then she explained it to me, but then later on I had a couple other people explain it to me better. But essentially what they were doing was they just put people on street corners and in areas to just collect money for the gypsy fucking crew, family.
Sort of thing where you just got your little...
Some weird family thing, bro. They're like, there's different ones. I did see some that were like white gypsies getting around there, but yeah, most of them were Omani gypsies. And you'll see them in the streets of France, like in the middle of winter, man, and they'll just place someone on the corner with no shoes and shorts and a t-shirt, like freezing his fucking balls off, begging for cash.
Yeah. Right.
You'll see it like regularly. Yeah.
There you go.
Fucking gypsies, bro. They're not like Tyson Fury gypsies. They're different.
Yeah.
Different altogether.
He's ever seen these things?
They don't exist.
Oh, this is things you're talking about.
It's the noise it makes when it clacks its little bill. These things here are like fucking 5 feet tall.
It's not real.
No.
They're real. It's my emotional support animal. I take it into shops.
Sounds like it breaks.
They look friendly.
Yeah, they're cool. They're fucking friendly birds, man.
Yeah, it's cool. I like birds.
Oh my god. Yeah, you do like birds.
Yeah, check this one out.
The dinosaur. It's believable.
Fuck, eh? Oh well. I suppose if you don't have any other prank phone calls you want to do, Skip.
I think I'll just go. I don't know. I thought it was from him.
They didn't reply. Cheaty bugger.
He's still thinking about it.
I should move those goat's balls out of the way.
Yeah.
Oh, well, fuck him. Wrap him up, Craig.